Now, moon
night. Heckin' moon
night.
night. Oh yeah,
Heckin'
moon
night.
night. Yeah. He's a moon knight. Moon night. He's a moon knight. Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome back. This is Moon Knight episode 6. Episode 6, because that's what it's called. Because
it's just called episode 6. It doesn't have a
it's just
name.
It's just called episode 6. This is episode 6 of Moon Knight, the final episode. We will be reviewing the 42-minute episode. This is the shortest ending episode of a Marvel series of all time. We'll be reviewing the 42 minutes, and then we'll go back and have a quick look at the series itself.
All 42 minutes.
Indeed.
That's insane. That is the. Did you give me a statistic the other day that that's the shortest?
It is.
Of any Marvel show.
Indeed, this is the shortest of any Marvel show, and they've got a lot.
They've got a lot to wrap up, haven't they?
They've got a lot to wrap up, and I'm skeptical, Jay. I'm skeptical that they're going to be able to do it.
Well, I mean, me too. To
be honest, the last episode was the best episode of the season. It was the most expositional one. It was,
it was also the most emotional one.
Yes, all the weirdness, and then child abuse.
And then a bit of child abuse,
which
for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can talk about that on YouTube, but there we go. That is the real deal. That was what is presented on Moon Knight episode 5. It is intense. It is emotional. It's vulnerable, and it shows the character of Mark Spector as vulnerable. It shows the reason why Stephen Grant is in the picture as an extra personality, and of course. Stephen, and of course it was as a result of childhood trauma that Mark endured. So he created Stephen, and he has dissociative identity disorder, isn't it?
Yes, so, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna we'll check on that specifically. But yeah, what did you think on it? What did you think of it on the whole, Jay?
On the whole,
yeah,
I think. I actually really liked last week's episode. I think I said that when we summed it up, that it was the best episode so far purely because it was the most emotionally engaging. Yes, it was very exposition heavy, but I cared about the characters. It made me care about Stephen and Mark, who I think Mark doesn't really have much of a character. To be honest, he's just a guy. Stephen's the one who's actually got the most about him.
Which is odd because he is obviously the personality created.
Yeah, he's the creative personality. But yeah, it did make me feel more for Mark. And it made me feel for Stephen because he's like, I am real. And he's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
I created you. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of resolution. But again, I'm skeptical because I don't know what's going to happen because Moon Knight is in a little pop vinyl or whatever.
He's in a little...
one of those
things.
One of those things.
Yeah. You mean Khonshu? Khonshu is in one of those things.
Khonshu, which means that he can't be Moon Knight. And what else happened? Ethan Hawke. Well, we don't know what's happening. We haven't seen him for a couple of episodes, but he's going to be doing something probably bad.
Well, no, we've seen the imaginary version.
Yeah,
of Ethan
we've
Hawke.
seen it. The not real him, but we don't know what he's been up to in the interim. And then Stephen was yeeted off the sand ship and has turned to sand.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got to rectify all that.
And there was a hippo goddess.
And there was a hippo as well.
Yes.
Love a good hippo name.
That sounds weird. What was the name? It was a weird name.
The hippo.
The hippo. Yeah. I can't remember.
Moon Knight hippo.
Yeah, you go. Moon Knight hippo. Yeah. Go on. Tell me what it was.
Taweret. Taweret. The hippo goddess.
Oh yeah. Was it Tourette? Is it pronounced?
It's Taweret. Also spelt Tort, Tuat, and Tawert, and Turnt. No, it's not.
There you go. Taweret or Taweret. Yes.
Yes.
Taweret. That's
Words.
like
Egyptian words are difficult.
Taweret. Yes. So Taweret. As we have 4 people watching, as we work out the how to spell and how to pronounce Taweret. The hippo goddess that was in the last episode. So yeah, on the whole, I'm giving this series at the moment, and obviously we have a lot of exposition to get through. I'm giving this series about a 6.5, purely because of that last episode and the exposition and the emotional connection that I think we felt to the character. I wish they'd done this sooner, because it does feel like a lot of those previous episodes 2 and 3. Perhaps were kind of fluffy a little bit, fluffy, where they could have got to this a little bit sooner. How was your pie?
A lot of it's really, so I'm just eating a pie. I started eating a pie. It's a big pie, and I've not finished my pie. And I noticed that every time we do one of these streams, I'm eating something because it's always like, oh, it's 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and I guess I'll just have dinner now. So it's a damn good pie. I've got some like extra gravy as well that I stuck on it because I'm a gravy fiend, as you well know.
Indeed. So your grade for Moon Knight, back on point. Your grade.
My grade for Moonlight
so far before we watch episode 6, the last episode. Before we watch the last episode, your grade right now.
Oh dear. For the entire series so far, I would say maybe a 6.
Yeah,
maybe a 6. It's not gripped me. I don't think it's the best one. It's not the weakest. I think the weakest was probably Falcon Winter Soldier. Second weakest was WandaVision, which kind of got there in the end and had some
that's
good
crazy.
bits.
Loads of people love WandaVision, don't they, Jay?
Yeah, I know, and I don't know why. It really meandered and went nowhere. And then at the end, it was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. And then it ended. And I felt like they just didn't pace it well. I just don't care about Moon Knight. I just don't care about what's happening. I don't think anyone really has any character, sort of expansion on their characters in any way. So, if I didn't watch this last episode, I actually wouldn't be bothered. I wouldn't be sitting there going, "Oh, I really want to know how this ends." But I do want to know how this ends for you and this channel.
So are you what is putting Moon Knight above Falcon, Winter Soldier, and WandaVision for you then?
That last episode.
Purely that last episode. Yeah, okay.
Pure. Obviously, I'm not putting it above. It's probably neck and neck with WandaVision at the moment, because WandaVision, obviously, I saw the whole thing. Maybe I'll change my mind after this. WandaVision did get me by like the last maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and I was like, this is great. Even though I still don't like the fact that she essentially enslaved an entire town.
Yeah.
Messed with people's minds, and then they were all like, "Oh yeah, you're a hero" or whatever. So she's not. She's
they made her into an anti-hero. But in fact, she was just a bit of a dick.
Just a dick.
But then, really, we're supposed to care. In the similarity here is we're supposed to care about Moon Knight and Khonshu. We're supposed to want Khonshu to come back to give them both the Moon Knight powers so they can save the day. But actually, Khonshu's a bit of a dick too.
Khonshu's a dick, and I think they'd be better off without him, to be honest. Ratbug's joined,
because they would have Mark's combat abilities, and I get that to me it's like a kind of like a Deathstroke type of vibe anyway.
Yeah,
because he has the abilities to fight. So if they could just team up, minus Khonshu, because Mark's supposed to be this assassin that beats everybody anyway, then surely they don't need Khonshu. It's just the Marvel.
I don't know. It's the Marvel effect, isn't it? Everybody's favorite Ratbug has joined and says,
"Indeed, welcome to this. This is all we need now. This is all we need. All we need is you, Ratbug. For all of these episodes, you have been consistently here, and I know that you're here for Jay's beautiful hair and face, and I am here for those pictures that Jay sent me. I don't know if you've seen them.
We're not talking about those.
I've seen them, and they are fantastic. But anyway, that's what I'm here for. but I'm just saying to you, because you don't know me, you don't have to be here, you don't have to subscribe to Soundsphere, you don't have to subscribe to Twitch or whatever. But here you are. So thank you, Ratbug, for being the one person that has consistently been here. We've been lucky enough to have people come and watch us after the fact. Hundreds of people, which has been wonderful. But we appreciate the fact that you are here with us right now for this live watch along of episode 6. Episode 6. I say it twice because that's the title of Moon Knight. Moon Knight.
Yeah. Heckin' Moon Knight. Moon Knight. Yeah. He's gonna have a fight.
You sound like Will. You're like Will Smith. It's just like a bit like Will.
No, I don't want to be Will Smith anymore.
Was it? There
was a time where I wanted to be Will Smith because I thought he was cool, but not now.
What's the song he does? The Millennium song.
Which song?
Was it Millennium?
Men in Black. Millennium. He did.
Millennium. That's what it sounds. Moon Knight. Moon Knight track sounds like Millennium. Or was it? No, that wasn't it. That's not what the song. I need to know what that song was.
Okay, so there's Getting Jiggy with it.
It's Getting Jiggy. That was it. Getting Jiggy. That's what it sounds like. No. Yeah, Moon Knight. Yeah, it does. It's a little bit like that, you know.
It's why not? Sure. Yeah. But we're just with a smidgen less toxic masculinity.
Indeed.
Anyway,
really
I'm going to echo what Dom has said. I'm going to segue away from that, and I'm going to echo what Dom said. Thank you, Ratbug, for being with us all stream, every stream for this whole thing, and finding it and watching it along with us. We really appreciate it.
We do.
But they say, I'm going to be ruthless and give it 5 for those reasons. I'm not like thinking about it in between watching, wondering what's going to happen. When I am watching, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is entertaining.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good.
You missed one of them. I missed one of them. I wasn't there for one of them.
Oh yeah, you missed. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Jay did miss one.
But we did catch up in it. So.
But it is pretty much your. I appreciate, some of the people that have been here, and also the people that watch afterwards, and that's cool. Because
we appreciate.
We obviously in an ideal world, like a lot of YouTubers out there with thousands of hits on their reviews for these things, Moon Knight, whatever, I'd watch it. I'd watch it at 9 a.m. But for anybody that knows me and anyone that knows Jay, the idea of doing a watch along at 9 a.m. for either of us, because we both work, we both have other things going on, is just that's just not going to happen. So here we are at the time we can do it at 10 or 20 to 11 at night UK time. Here we are, dedicated. We are finishing the very first series watch along we've ever done, which is Moon Knight. We have done 6 episodes. You can go back. There's a whole playlist under the TV Sphere section of our channel where you can watch all of our watch-alongs for Moon Knight. Ratbug has been here the whole time. Jay, you have been here most of the time.
I've only missed one.
And I understand.
I had valid reasons.
Yes, you had valid, sexy reasons to not be here. And I understand that. That's fine. That's fine. I just knocked my glasses.
But we've done a few watch-alongs, haven't we? And I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do after this. I don't know what my life's going to be.
I made you watch this, so I guess I owe you.
Yeah, but I'm making you watch Lord of the Rings when that comes out in September.
Are we still doing that?
You agreed live on stream that we do that, and you were like, "Tee Jay's going to forget." And at the time, I said, "Dom, I never forget it. If it's to do with Lord of the Rings, I ain't going to forget." And I still remember. So it's going to happen.
Maybe we could do a live stream from Amsterdam. Maybe that's the next thing we could do. Birthday live stream.
We'll just do one. Yeah. Just watch like a movie or an episode or something.
No, I mean of our trip. Not. I can't think of. Yeah. I can't think of anything worse on your birthday trip to Amsterdam than making you sit and watch a TV show on stream.
Depends on the TV show. If it's Lord of the Rings, I'd be like,
are you kidding me?
I'd be like, this is lame.
Yeah, are you kidding me? You want to go to Amsterdam and do a live stream from Amsterdam of a TV show?
It's only 40 minutes. It has to be a good TV show.
Yeah, it does. Okay, well,
I wouldn't do it for Moon Knight.
Are we concluding then that this has, again, before we watch, and this is important, I know we should have done this, we're 14 minutes in, people are going to be like, well, I came for a Moon Knight watch along, and they're just talking and complaining. But
I think they came for
more.
Moon Knight and they stayed for our amazing character.
Yes, there you go.
We
I have
have
two questions.
charisma, so
Charisma. I have two questions for you both. The contingent of the Moon Knight streams. One is: are we saying this is a bad TV show?
I'm saying it's not bad. I'm saying it's forgettable, and forgettable is the worst thing I could ever say about a TV show, a movie, a song, anything like that. I think
you would rather hate it. You would rather hate it.
Yeah, I'd rather hate it because that's an emotion. Okay. I'm ambivalent to this completely. I just don't care, and it's not bad. It's just which is just what Ratbook said. It's not bad. It's just
Yeah. Okay. All right. So my final question.
Also, Ratbug did say all 11 hours.
I'm not. Oh God, I'm not doing it.
You know what, Ratbug? You and me. I think I already gave you this as a proposition a while ago, a few weeks ago. A proposition. We're going to sit down and watch all Lord of the Rings, the extended versions of those films, like maybe over a weekend or something.
Jesus.
And that still stands. That still stands, Ratbug.
Okay. I have one question before we go into and do the intro and everything, and we go into Moon Knight. We haven't done the intro. 16 minutes. Is there any characters in this that you like? Is there a favorite character or a character that stands out to either of you? I'm talking to Jay, of course, on the screen, and Ratbug off the screen. A character that means something to you in this, or is it as simple as not at all?
No. I like Stephen. I hate his accent, but I like him as a character. I think he's lovable, and he's just a bit of a dork, and I feel sorry for him all the time. So I like him. I think Khonshu looks cool, and he's got a cool voice because he's voiced by F. Murray Abraham, who's an amazing Oscar-winning actor. I think he's in his 70s now, but he's still got that gravitas. I just don't like his character. I think they've done the whole Venom thing going on with him, so I think his character is lame. I just like the look of him. I like Ethan Hawke because he's Ethan Hawke and he's a great actor and everything. But again, don't know anything about him. Don't care. Am I supposed to like him? Am I supposed to hate him? Don't know, because you haven't given me any information about that character. So Stephen, I guess, and that's just because he's a bit of a wet blanket, and I just want to give him a cuddle. How about you?
I'm going to say Stephen too. I feel for him. He's the underdog vibes, but the most interesting character and the best performer has been Ethan Hawke, or Arthur Harrow, as he plays the villain. Ethan Hawke has been the best actor, I think, for me.
Yes, definitely the best actor. Ratbug says there's only one character I feel for, which is rubbish. Which character is that?
Oh, I want to feel for multiple characters. Yeah, which character is it that you feel for? Is it?
And I agree. I want to feel for more. I want to be like, I want to feel for the villain, and I want to feel for the heroes, and I want it to be. I want there to be something at stake because. And to be fair, there's like a friend of mine, Stephen. Yes, obviously Stephen. A friend of mine once said that Marvel has better heroes, DC has better villains, and other than Thanos and Loki, I think that's pretty fair. Obviously DC have had some rubbish villains as well.
I actually prefer the heroes of DC personally.
I'm
more of a DC guy, actually. Sorry to.
Well, you're a DC guy, so I'm definitely more of a DC guy myself as well. I like how they take risks. I like how moody it is. But Marvel have some of my favorite superheroes. Spider-Man was always my favorite as a kid. Love X-Men. Never really cared about Captain America or Iron Man or anyone like that.
I like Deadpool.
Deadpool's fun.
I'm a Deadpool person. Yeah. I mean, this has made me buy. In prep for this, I bought a couple of comics, and I way prefer I'm going to give you a couple of the Moon Knight comics that I've purchased because they're much more interesting and much more.
Thank you.
Much more a little darker. And more just entertaining and more witty than this series. And that's not a reflection on Oscar Isaac as a performer. I think it's just the script he's been given. I think it's the writing of this show I'm not a huge fan of. And I want more, and we are still yet to watch episode 6. So we should probably get to doing that.
Should we do the intro first then?
Let's do the intro. Did I have anything else to say? No. So no, yeah. Let's just do this, because otherwise I go. Oh, I have another question, but I'll wait till the end. It's
the
about
end of the whole thing.
Remind me. It's about the fact that what I've seen, guys. You can both remind me of this, Rat Bug and Jay. I've seen genuinely favorable reviews from critics about Moon Knight, with exception to the silliness of Tarawet, the hippo goddess, and also some people saying that they've kind of missed the boat on the emotional side of Moon Knight. They should have really let into that and gone for more, humor, silliness. So
I would agree with some of that.
I wonder why we are panning it so heavily, but there's a lot of film critics prefer. I mean,
because
maybe
we have taste.
Maybe I was like, maybe it's right. Okay, I was gonna say, because there are professional film and TV critics that are saying that this is a real step forward for Marvel. And I just don't see it. And I'm not a critical person. This might actually be the first thing I've criticized publicly on Soundsphere in its years of history. I just can't tell you that this is a great series, and I can't say to you go back and watch it. Marvel's What If series, I want everyone to watch. It was brilliant.
What If is the best thing they've done. What If it is absolutely incredible.
Absolutely, that's genius. And there are films that you're like, yes, go watch it. The Spider-Man films, and I'm assuming, I'm making an assumption here, but I'm assuming Doctor Strange, because they have done those well in the past.
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah. So, but I just can't tell you that this is a go back and watch. But let's see, Jay. Let's see what they do.
We'll talk about it at the end, I think. And we can't make our minds until we've seen the entire thing.
Indeed we can't. Right. We'll be back with episode 6 of Moon Knight right after this. That was smooth, man. That was really smooth.
Well, me just quickly trying to wipe off my.
What's on there, Jay? What substances have you been getting on the camera?
Okay, so I have sticky tape because I'm basically my mum. I have this it's like electrical tape, and it's a bit sticky, and I put it over my thing so that Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
Are you kidding? Are you joking?
And everyone else can't see me. I don't know. I'm a paranoid man, obviously. So I was like, I just need to wipe this off because I think it looks. It definitely looks unclean.
It definitely looks.
During that little break, I was like, I stood up to give it a quick wipe over.
Right.
Don't draw attention to it, mate. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. So
let's.
I've got it queued up. Are
you ready?
Moon Knight. It's here. What I'm just going to say, reiterate to the people watching, we can show seconds of this, can't we?
Can. Yes,
and
we
then
can.
we have to take
Absolutely.
it off, and the audio's got to be low. It's on Disney Plus. If you've got Disney Plus, you can watch it along, and we'll do a countdown. We'll do a 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Yeah, right. But there
are ways of watching it, but we are not going to be streaming the entire thing.
No, because we can't. But if you want to start with us, we'll be starting in 10 seconds. Jay, rather than us both doing it, would you like to count us down for the final episode of Moon Knight?
Would I? Would I ever? Wow, what a responsibility. Okay, it's 43 minutes and 55 seconds, and I bet 13 minutes and 55 seconds of that will be end credits. But I also reckon we should stay because there may be a post-credits. You never know. It is Marvel after all. So let's get on with this. 10. Am I counting down 10 seconds? That seems...
5. Go on. Go do 5. Do
5, right? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Cool. Okay, so we're recapping.
So
at present,
recap. He got shot. Last thing that happened is Mark got shot, and he ended up on a boat with a hippo.
Yeah, Khonshu
was turned into a pop, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
pop vinyl.
There's the scales and the hearts that were measured there.
Yeah, they had to become bezies, didn't they?
Yeah.
And he's doing something. I still don't really know what Ethan Hawke's bag is, you know?
Yeah.
What's his vibe? Like, he seems to just want to rule things for no reason. I don't know why. Stephen has been yeeted, or Jotun. And now Mark is in his fields of wheat, isn't he?
Indeed. Field of wheat.
Ethan Hawke wants the world to be cleansed of sinners before they sin. Yes, cool. As long as one of us understands what's going on, that's okay.
Cool.
So we've got some nice music.
Indeed.
Sounds like Nat King Cole. It may not be. He thinks he's doing a good thing for the world. Well, he is Ethan Hawke, isn't he? I mean, I'd let him do anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're back in the bit that we were at, essentially 2 episodes prior, where he got shot before he went to Sandland. So they're dragging him out, and you know, who's there? Oh, there he is. There's Ethan Hawke doing his.
Okay, yeah. So Ethan has dragged him out. Okay.
He's got his little Khonshu toy. I might get you one of those, you know.
I'd like a little Khonshu toy, yeah.
A little Khonshu, yeah. He looks quite dead. He does look quite dead. How long's he been there for?
Yeah. If it's been 2 days,
2 episodes,
he's definitely drowned.
For us, it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. So the scarab has now been placed on Mark.
2 weeks. Oh. What's her name? Layla,
yeah.
Layla, she's shanking somebody, I think.
Yeah, she's killing someone. She's going to try and save Mark.
Someone.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark. What's new with you? Can't we do The Room sometime?
No, I'm not. I refuse.
Why? It's the best film ever made.
I'm not doing it.
Why? It's the best film ever made.
No. Who wants to heal
he wants to heal the world. Him and Michael Jackson, am I right?
Okay, cool. So there's the
and now he's got a little he's got a little puppet. He's got, you know when you go to like a museum, like National History Museum or something, or you get those little, they're like a head and it has a little thing on it and it does that. And it might be a dinosaur or like a shark, and it's like a pole with like a head on.
Yeah,
You pull that, that's what he's got. They have a name, I'm sure, but one of those. That's what he's got.
Lala's going to go check on Mark or Stephen.
I think it's going to be Mark. Stephen's sand. He's just sand now.
Dude, she's very upset.
It's a Pez dispenser. It is a Pez dispenser. She's not having a good day either, is she? Also, excuse me, I'm still eating my pie. I've got a lot of crust, and I'm leaving this crust, babe.
Yeah, you gotta love the crust, man. So so the scarab got left. This seems like an important detail. The scarab got left on Mark, but Mark has been now left to. What happened there? The scarab got taken.
I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. I thought he was going to go back to his body.
Yeah, she took the scarab, and Mark was just left to sink into the water.
Wouldn't it be funny if this entire episode was just her solving the problem, and he was dead?
Yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
that's it. You never find out what happens. He's literally dead, and then it's just a big shoot 'em up with somebody without any superpowers. Although, having said that, didn't Khonshu say that she was next in line or something?
Yes, Khonshu. Yeah, she was the next
So
choice.
if they release the Khonshu,
release the Khonshu. Yeah.
I'll release your Khonshu.
Okay, so they're now arresting.
You don't need to see my papers. That's a Star Wars reference that you don't get because it's May the 4th today and you refuse to watch Star Wars.
You suck. Right.
I hate you so much.
Right. So now all the souls have been taken by.
So his big Pez dispenser
has taken all the souls.
Has taken the souls, but he's fine. This man's fine.
Yeah, this is the face of a good man.
So his big Pez dispenser checks everybody for whether they will sin in the future.
Yeah.
And then it kills them in advance.
Yeah.
I think.
But like, well, this is what I mean. Who's to judge this? You know, who judges this?
The Pez dispenser, clearly.
So she's stowed away.
She's got her little shank. She's gonna shiv him.
Yeah, is she gonna stab him? All right, Layla.
There you go.
So Layla is talking to Layla. Yeah.
So that was the hippo.
Yes.
This is strange.
Yeah, it's kind of zombies, but without zombies.
That other god.
If Mark can return to life.
What? So Hippo is talking through
the man with the mustache. Yes.
The man with the mustache. I think you should have a mustache, Dom.
You know what? I'll get one.
Do you remember when we did Movember? A couple of times we've done Movember, haven't we?
That was great.
And you had a great mustache.
I love that. I thought it was great. So she's gonna go and fight Khonshu. She's gonna go fight Ethan Hawke on her own.
The other god, the one in the tomb, is judging people as to whether they were sin, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
Whereas Khonshu doesn't. Khonshu doesn't do that. Khonshu waits and judges people on their whole existence, like God. Whereas the one that Ethan Hawke worships judges people before they commit the sin.
Yeah,
can tell that it's going to happen. So now these
I'm
people.
I'm still confused, you know.
Yeah. So these people that were obviously in charge of judging, like the court. I think they're a court of some sort, aren't they?
A court of
the judges. That's right, the judges.
Gods.
Yeah, the judges.
So they're all gods, Egyptian gods.
Yeah, and they're trying to stop.
That have embodied these people. So every single one of them is kind of a Moon Knight and has the capacity to do Moon Knighty things, right?
Yeah. So, but now Harrow has stopped them. So they're realizing we messed up. We should have trusted Stephen when they said that Harrow was dangerous, but they didn't. He's now slamming that.
Yeah, a bit late now, isn't it?
Got into the ground. So there's a dragon or a snake.
It is a crocodile.
Wow, that is pretty cool.
That does look pretty decent, to be fair. Hello. And there's Khonshu.
Is he going to talk? I really hope it doesn't.
I hope it does.
I hope it doesn't.
Everybody's favourite rap book says, you know, it would have been way more interesting if they'd got into the morality of judging people before they do something. Exactly. I was hoping that they do that. That's like, what's it called? Minority Report.
Yeah.
Minority Report makes a great sort of like, you know, almost philosophical debate about if you stop someone from doing a crime before they've done it, have you removed their choice to do it?
Yeah.
Also, why is that croc giving such sultry eyes? Well, it's kind of a sexy croc, eh?
May I serve you in death?
Your death is delayed. I once relied on a servant whose
Scales are balanced perfectly. That's funny because it's a reptile.
Because
Oh. Okay, so here's the avatar that I need.
Okay, serve me and you will find peace. Okay.
So is crocodile person gonna be going into Ethan? Sir Ethan of Hawk.
Yeah, yes, I guess so. That is your answer. But now
that means that. Oh, there's Khonshu. Khonshu's come back.
Khonshu's come back.
That's unconscionable.
Okay, yeah, he's trying to get her now. He's gonna get her.
He's gonna possess Layla, right?
Indeed. So she can't win against Harrow and Amit alone. She needs Khonshu. She's turning it down. She's turning it down.
She's turning it down. She doesn't want to be a Moon Knight. She's like, I don't trust you. I don't trust him either.
Okay, so they must rebind Amit, but only an avatar can do it.
Hang on, which one's Amit again?
What was that? Amit's the gator.
Yes.
Crocodile.
Okay. Alligator, crocodile, thingy, person.
Yeah.
A Moon Knight has appeared. Dun, dun, dun.
So Khonshu's going to stop. They're trying to stop.
Oh, fields of wheat!
Oh, look at the fields of wheat.
I love a good field of wheat. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to run through this field of wheat.
Your heart is full.
The journey's over. That's it. You're dead. And end of TV show.
So Mark is left. Stephen, the personality, sacrificed himself.
Peace you've always wanted but never had.
Danger. No loneliness or hurt.
What about Stephen?
He's gone. But Duart has him. Please.
Stephen is gone.
R.I.P. Stephen. R.I.P. Stephen. And now he's going to go back from, which is what we thought would happen.
How's he going to get him though? He's a Sandman. He's a
Sandman.
Which is another series that I would watch because that's cool.
Sandman. Yes.
DC.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll talk about Sandman later.
I just remember I had Tonks do the reaction video.
I remember that. You had one reason that you made that one. Well, no,
yeah,
two.
I did do a re-edit of that. I didn't just have that. Yeah.
She's TikTok famous now.
Yes.
Oh, there's Stephen. He's like all in the sand.
You speak of balance, yet you choose him.
So Stephen.
The Avatar is a sinner. Well,
Khonshu talking about Ethan Hawke saying he's a sinner, not a singer.
Not a singer. Although I think he's got a lovely voice, so probably should, innit?
He does.
I was going to say, is Ethan Hawke sung in anything, but he probably has in Reality Bites.
He is, well, yeah, Thingy is a singer as well, apparently. I was looking into it earlier. Oscar Isaac can sing too.
Oscar Isaac's a really good singer. If you watch that film that everyone hates that I really like, Sucker Punch, he's a
nice.
really good singer. He's like kind of one of the guys that Sucker Punch sings a few good songs. It's great.
So Mark is
and
saying,
obviously Inside Llewyn Davis as well, which is a fantastic film.
Not seen that.
Oh, it's great. It's really one of my favourite Coen films.
So we have Mark talking about to Stephen about how he saved his life.
He's gonna turn into a sand person now as well. He's like, field's looking pretty good. Oh, he's not going to buy him. Ruh-roh. He's a sand person.
Okay. You were the only real superpower. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Mark saying that to Stephen.
I'm going to say that to you, Dom. Oh. You're my superpower.
Oh man, that's. I might get a bit emotional. Actually, that's a lovely thing to say. Thanks, man.
Superpower, Dom. I
genuinely don't think I would enjoy life nearly as much if you weren't around. In fact,
neither.
You make my life infinitely better, man.
Oh, you too. I have to, honestly, in all honesty, the same thing. I have to say the same thing back, but it just wouldn't sound as good.
Thank you, man.
I love our times.
I love our times too. Right, what's happened here? Right, hang on.
What's happened is he basically said, "You complete me," and
did his tears melt the sand or something?
Something like that.
Well,
yeah.
Why? Okay, so he was gonna be a sand person. Mark was gonna be a sand person.
They were both sand people.
But then he cried, and now they're both not sand people.
Magic tears. Oh, and now Conchu's been yeeted.
Conchu gonna fight.
Conchu and alligator person having a bit of a Barney.
Okay, Stephen.
They have to go into this random. What's that building again?
It's a tomb or something. A tomb, yeah.
They did mention it in one of the episodes, but I forget.
I'm guessing that's where they are. Oh, Tarawet. Tarawet is
hippo person's there.
Tarawet was there.
I choose obliteration over mercy. You can do it. You can do it. Oh no, you can't. Oh no, you can. Ratbook says, I wonder if it's an allegory for integration with DID. Maybe. Ooh. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
He's awake now. So Mark is back. Do
you swear to protect the travelers of the night? Now you have to be Moon Knight. And now he's Moon Knight again. Which means that Layla wasn't Moon Knight, which I thought was going to happen because they made a whole point of saying several times in the show that she would have to be Moon Knight.
Oh no, is she Moon Knight? She is. No, that's
no, he is.
He is, yeah.
It just none of that happened, basically. And now he's Moon Knight. Moon
Knight!
Heckin!
Moon! Didn't even plan that. That was great.
Yeah, it was good, isn't
it? Amazing.
And now he's going to be Moon Knight for the rest of the show.
So Layla
toned you down, didn't she, huh? Layla toned you down, huh?
Just curious about something. How's this whole new...
Well, they're both Moon Knight.
We do come as like a package deal now.
Package deal now.
Package deal now.
Oh, Betty, we come as a package deal now. I still want that suit though.
Oh yeah.
It's a good suit. You silly old bird.
Yeah. He's trying to pass it on to Mark, but
And there he is, being a knight of the moon.
indeed, there's one of the gods trying to get out.
Ratbug says, I feel like he's got to actually be good at accents to be able to consistently do this version of his English accent. That's actually true, yeah. It hasn't faltered. It's a terrible accent, but it's consistently terrible. It's not like he slips into American now and again. It is just the same accent.
The chamber. So the chamber is the most powerful place they have. They need to imprison Amit in a mortal form. Okay, so I'm guessing that'll be Harrow or
I reckon. You know what I reckon's going to happen? Layla's going to do it and sacrifice herself.
Wow. Okay.
And he's going to have to kill Layla. And it will be like, no, but you're my wife. No, but you have to do it. No, and then it'll be a whole thing. That's what I reckon's going to happen.
Okay, I think they're going to trap her in.
And now she's thinking about it.
Yeah, I think they're going to trap her in Ethan Hawke.
Yes, maybe. She could have been a little bit more subtle about that, couldn't she?
Yeah. So she's there. They've spotted her. She's going to try and run. But she's not going to be able to run.
And it's all falling apart. It is literally all falling apart.
The chamber, not the tomb. I thought it was a tomb. The chamber is falling apart.
Oh, she's now
Tarawet, is it?
Yeah, the hippo.
Yeah. So Tarawet
to the field of wheat. This is just a bit silly. I'm sorry. I'm not going with this. This is just silly.
Yeah. So they've got a costume. So Layla's going to have a costume as Tarawet's avatar.
Moon Knight's flying like Neo through Egypt. And he's got his little moony, half moony kind of cape. Meow. There he goes. So is the alligator in Ethan Hawke now?
I think so, yeah.
And now Ethan Hawke's judging everybody in the city.
Ethan Hawke's judging everybody. The scales. Followers of Amit judge everyone, okay.
And then everybody's gonna die.
Because everybody sins. We're all sinners in one way or another.
Do you sin?
All the time.
I don't.
But fortunately, you love me anyway, thankfully.
I'm a good boy.
Wow, Amit has got huge. That is a huge gator.
That's a big gator. That's a big gator.
And now we're going to see Layla in Tarawet costume. We're going to see a hippo. Is she a hippo? Is she a hippo? No.
No, she looks a bit like Wonder Woman, but kind of not.
Cool, though.
Oh, she's got, a bit like Wonder Woman 1984. Meow. When I said there'd be a sky beam, and I think I said that at the end of episode 1 or 2, that this show would end with a sky beam. Yes, Ratbug, the by-lighting is back, which makes me very happy.
Okay, so Moon Knight is now just need Ethan Hawke in the face. They're fighting, and Amit and Khonshu are fighting.
Maybe the whole thing is actually just an allegory for bisexuality, and it's not nothing to do with dissociative identity disorder at all.
Okay, so Moon Knight is Khonshu is beating Amit right now in the fight.
They're having a bit of a Barney through town, aren't they?
Oh, they're having a nice meal, and they just Oh.
There's so little difference in what we want for this world. Why do
Oh, they're both really big. How did he get big?
Okay, yeah. So that's the kicker,
They're
isn't
both,
it?
They're both giants. Why are they both giants?
So
She got big because she ate all the souls. So why is Khonshu big?
because he's a good guy.
He's not though. He's a dick.
Right. So Layla now saving Moon Knight.
Plot armor, yes.
Well,
How did you get back?
so they're embracing now.
Yeah. Oh, you look amazing, darling. I feel like.
So yeah, that's what Aratbug was saying. He was talking about choice and the fact that Amit takes the choice away. So there is a little bit of that there in that dialogue.
Yeah, but just like with everything that Marvel do, it's not expanded on. They have a good idea, and then they just drop it.
Look at Mark. So I look at Steven. Steven's in the suit.
Steven's getting a bit stabby, isn't he?
Yeah, he's kicking everybody's backside.
Ooh, they're both doing a superhero punch up.
Oh, so Mark and Steven are swapping personalities. They're both fighting now.
Yes,
and so is
they
Layla.
have different skills, and this is how they learn to work together. Also, there's like just two Godzillas, just two kaijus punching. Just a couple of Godzillas.
So Steven's consistently saving Layla.
I like his glowy eyes, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that move would have legitimately broken his spine.
Yeah.
He should have so many broken bones by this point.
Yeah.
These like super powered people just wailing on this dude.
Okay, there is a.
And everybody in that van is now bi. So.
Yep. By lighting effect. Okay.
By lighting effect.
So Layla's trying to save the people.
You an Egyptian superhero? I am, she says.
That's cool. That's a nice little, I guess, it's a nice little moment. I am an Egyptian superhero.
Cheers. I can't shake the whole parallel between Wonder Woman 1984 with the big wings. Young Randall's life.
Yeah, so he's talking about his brother now, saying that if Amit had been allowed to rule, then he would have been safe.
Moon Knight yells. I've got the captions on, and it says really fun things like Moon Knight yells and grunts urgently.
Okay, so Ethan Hawke's taken down Moon Knight there.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke looks like he's going to win here.
Something tells me he's not going to win. Both of them are getting stabbed up pretty badly. It's not looking good for either Mark or Khonshu.
No. Now Ethan Hawke is taking the soul from Mark. There's Layla in need of help. Oh.
And now, we've skipped over the bit where he won.
We've skipped over the bit where he won. So he's on. What was the point in that? That's like the coolest bit was how he won.
Not a chance, mate.
Having said that, they did say that like a few episodes ago, they were like, "There's a third person here," and they haven't expanded on that yet either. He blacked out.
So Mark blacked
he
out.
killed someone.
I always thought it was Mark that happened when he blacked out.
Yeah, but that they mentioned a few episodes ago. They were like, "Was that you?" No, there's someone else in here. Dun dun dun. There's maybe like a third personality, maybe.
So they're taking Ethan. They're going to bind.
Dead.
Yeah, they're going to bind Amit to Harrow's body.
They're both chanting in ancient Egyptian.
Amit's trying to destroy Khonshu by squeezing him.
Yeah, and Khonshu's like, it's too late. Good job, Mark knows an Egyptian. It is, isn't it? Imagine how crap it would be if he didn't. But then doesn't Stephen know it better than Mark?
Yeah. Okay, so there's Amit getting bound into Arthur Harrow.
You can never contain me, says Ethan Hawke. And
Leave neither of them alive.
Because she wants to finish
Khonshu wants him to die. How did the hippo god get into Layla?
That was a whole thing. They had a conversation.
I don't remember. I think they had a conversation.
They had a conversation, and she gave herself to the hippo god to help.
Oh, so Mark's going to do it. Mark's going to,
Yeah, because he wants to be free.
Choice is vengeance. He cannot take the chance that.
Are they going to do a Batman and be like, Batman does not kill, even though Batman kills literally all the time?
Now you sound just like her, so he's sort of comparing both. Yeah. Okay, he wants his release now. Does Mark?
Mm-hmm. He wants his release.
As you wish.
Okay.
Which means he's not going to be Moon Knight ever again.
Okay, that's it. Is that it?
End of the show.
So what? This is what reality looks like.
Oh, what? Is that the real?
Don't know. Do you believe Khonshu and Amit are real? Do I? No. Do you, Dom?
You can never say never, right?
Oh, hi, Mark. What's new with you? I don't understand.
So he's in the hospital.
But he can't be in the hospital because the hospital's...
Whoa! He's got blood on his things. What's that about?
From his crocs.
Oh, yeah.
Which is funny because a crocodile went in him.
Oh, wait, okay. So he's the one in control.
We've got to go save the world, innit?
Latest Gators.
I don't understand that because that was created as part of the sand ship, wasn't it? Unless that was just a dream.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just a dream.
Yeah. Okay, so now he's in bed. He's woken up in bed again.
He's back in his flat.
So we are we're all in agreement that Moon Knight is gone because he asked for his release, right? He asked for his release. He did.
I guess,
Didn't he?
yeah, he said that, and he's got.
So no more Moon Knight. No more Moon Knight.
And he's got his foot thingy on again.
What?
And that's it. That's how it ends. 35 minutes and 56 seconds in. That's how it ends.
So he.
I reckon there's going to be a bit at the end. So I reckon we should.
So let me get this straight. So
there
no
is
Moon Knight. Just both of those personalities. Is there?
Yeah. It's. I mean, we could skip it, or we could just wait a few minutes.
No,
it's like in about 30 seconds time or a minute's time.
We'll wait, but just
there is a post-use.
So hang on. So
I don't know.
Moon Knight is gone, and they're just the two of them together.
Yeah. And he said, "You're there, aren't you?" And then he fell over. So there wasn't an answer saying, "Yes, I am there." So I don't know what's happened. That was inconclusive. Ratty Rat Bug says, "I think the hospital was a place he processed the existence of his alters." Yeah. Like, maybe it was just a dream this time, but he was like, "I'm fine with being... Me and Stephen are like a team now," even though they said that they'd be a team earlier on. So it's just kind of reinforcing it. But
they're a team now, but without Moon Knight. I mean, without Khonshu. Yeah.
But can they be Moon Knight without Khonshu?
Well, exactly. Yeah. So no Khonshu means no Moon Knight, right?
No, which means no TV show, which means no second series.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the bit at the end, I reckon.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
No. Okay, yeah.
Moon Knight. Here we go. And bit at the end.
Bit at the end.
There's always a bit at the end.
Okay, there's a duck and a cup.
And a cup and a duck.
Cup and a duck.
Bloody cup and a
sand.
duck.
It's a cup full of sand and it's just been spilt. Okay. And that is
it's himself. It's the Ethan of Hawk.
I'll take him. Okay.
Thank you.
Who's going to be taken? Who's taking?
Ethan Hawke looks. How does he look even cooler?
Yeah.
He looks bedraggled as hell, but he just looks cooler, doesn't he?
Okay, so he's being taken.
He's giving full sort of like chill vibes, isn't he?
So who's the dude in the gloves and the
this guy with some gloves, I guess.
Okay, so he's dead. Okay, so what's going on? So one of them is dead. So one of the orderlies was dead.
It'd be funny if it was Stephen, wouldn't it?
Who's in the flat cap? So they're coming to get Ethan Hawke.
They're yeeting him in a car, so he isn't dead.
No, he's not dead.
Confused.
He's just kicked.
Khonshu.
Khonshu?
Yeah, you want to know something, said Khonshu?
I wanted his wife to be my avatar. Why would I ever need...
What?
Jake
Lockley.
Oh, hang on, is that also... What? What?
What?
What?
So he got shot.
What's happening?
Spectre's on the number plate.
Oh, and now he's in London now. Well,
he wasn't in London. He was in somewhere else because you saw the hospital.
No, but he was in London because when he drove off, that was London. Because you think, oh, he's in Spanish,
it wasn't.
But he drove off and it was London.
How do you know? Because it was
London. Because literally the gherkin was there, and
all right. Well, because
there was a shot where it pulled out and he drove off, and it was the cityscape of London. So that means it could be the third altar because he's not in a different country. He's in London, so he could go into being this other person, the Spanish person, and then I don't know. I don't care.
Jake Lockley.
I don't care. Jake Lockley.
Jake Lockley doesn't sound Spanish, but he was maybe the third personality that's been killing everyone this whole time because he killed the orderly in the hospital. So I'm assuming Jake Lockley is the third personality. But I don't think, because it looks like they were setting up for a second season, but I don't think they're going to get a second season.
Yeah.
I don't think that's good enough to get a second season.
I don't know. I mean, there's been some really bad Marvel things that have got second seasons. Ratbug said, the thing is, I don't even care to Google this and look up the ending explained on Reddit. Me neither. I just don't care. I just don't care. Well,
yeah.
Dom, we've done it. We've seen it. We've seen Moon Knight episode 6.
Yeah. The
entire show, all 6 episodes have been taken in, processed.
Yeah.
What is your conclusion?
The best one was last one because it was the most emotional, the one I emotionally connected to the most. It's still a solid. I think it's gone down to a 6 for me from a 6.5 because that wasn't a good ending. There was a lot of things skipped over. We don't know who that third personality is. There's a lot more unanswered questions than there are answered questions, and that was the whole series for me. More unanswered questions than more unanswered questions than answered questions. So my question to you both in the beginning before we started was, why is it? Are we missing something? Because people have said that this is a good series. It's getting generally favorable reviews, I think, in the main. So what are we missing? What are we missing? Because I'm the most complimentary person in the world. I love the idea of Moon Knight. I've read some comic books. I was really into the character before we did this. I was excited about it, but this has squashed my excitement for the character. So what are we missing? Why are we not getting it? What is there something we're not getting?
Dom, do you remember when this is harking back a few years, and this is a total aside. There was an album released and it wasn't very good, and I can't remember what
was it. Megadeth?
It was Megadeth, wasn't it?
Was it the Megadeth? And we got death threats.
And you were like, no, I don't want to. No, so you gave it to a guy that we work with who didn't like it. He wasn't a Megadeth fan, and he gave this absolutely slating review. And you got death threats from hardcore Megadeth fans.
Yeah, I did.
He wanted to give you, in turn, a Megadeth. And then you had to take down that review and write your own one where you were really complimentary. I think maybe that's why people are being complimentary about it, because the hardcore Marvel fans or Moon Knight fans will be like, it's the best show ever, goddammit. And they'll probably get death threats if they don't. They're probably just you've been in their shoes, you know?
Yeah, I have been in their shoes. It is. I think it's on their Wikipedia or certainly one of their older entries. The Megadeth situation. Anyway, so just for evidence that actually happened, because it did actually happen. The only time I have gotten death threats
a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was many years ago. It was the album 13 by Megadeth. Anyway,
and it was funny because you got the death threats, but you didn't write it.
Yeah. Anyhow. Anyway, so that's my take on it. 6 out of 10, because some of Khonshu looked cool, and I liked Steven, and I liked the ideas of it. They could have done so much more with it. I thought got more emotionally invested, like in episode 5. I could have been emotionally invested, but I wasn't. So 6 for me. Favorite character in it was Ethan Hawke, was Arthur Harrow. He was the best bit about it, which is, I've never said that about a superhero movie, except maybe I don't know, the Joker, obviously, but the villain here was the best performer for me, and yeah, again, I guess you can sort of sum this up. The credits are longer than the credits are longer than the episodes sometimes, So
they do that with every single series. It's like 48 minutes. It's like it's not. It's 30 minutes, and the rest of it's just credits.
So
very expensive credits. We spent a lot of money on these credits, so we need to show them. Why?
Yeah. So that's me. That's all I have to say about it. I am less than enthused to it's actually kind of made me think, do I want to do another watch along of a series? Because I had so much high hopes after reading the comics, and I'm not dissing Oscar Isaac as an actor. I think it was the writing. Could I have?
Yeah, I don't think any of the actors were to blame. I thought they were all really good actors. And Marvel, to be fair, do this. They have great actors who do give really good performances, but what they don't have is good writing.
Yeah.
And I'm the same as you. I actually lost the star. It was 6 before. I'm going to go to 5.5.
Okay.
I thought the last episode was good because it was emotional. I did like the bit where they hugged and he was like, "You are my."
Yeah, that was,
I don't know,
that was
whatever
nice.
it is he said.
Yeah,
He
you're
said a
my
thing.
super. It was my. You
Yeah,
are my
you're my
super. You're the
superpower.
real. You're the real
You complete
superpower.
me.
Yeah,
Is what he
you're
said.
the real superpower. Was the lovely.
You're the real
lovely,
superpower. I liked the bit that when they were fighting and they were going from Stephen to Mark. That's it. That's literally it. And it ended. I don't care. I don't really know what happened. I'm still confused, but I also don't care enough to, like Ratbird said, even just look it up.
Yeah.
I don't care about the characters. I don't care what happened. I don't know what happened. I was confused. There's loads of plots left unfinished, avenues and thoughts. They were like, okay, wouldn't it be interesting if they did this? No, didn't expand on it at all. But that is, what else did I expect? It's Marvel. Every time they come up with a really good idea, they just don't. They don't milk it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
I would say if you want to explore that kind of idea, watch Minority Report, which came out in 2002 with Tom Cruise. It absolutely nails the whole idea of, is it a good thing to stop criminals before they, make the crime, basically.
And that was alluded to here in that last episode.
It was alluded to, but it wasn't. But during a punch-up between two kaijus.
Yeah. And I love a good punch-up. I love a good kaiju punch-up.
Who doesn't love a good kaiju? Me and you, we love our Gojiras.
We do. We love our Gojiras.
We always go and see it. Every time a Gojira film comes out, we see it. But I just wasn't bothered. I don't know why they got big. I don't care. I don't know. I just don't care. I'm not invested in it.
Yeah.
It's like it loses a start. It could have been. So like the
could have gone
episode. Yeah, the 4th episode was decent, even though it was kind of just a horror. It was its own self-contained thing in a pyramid, and it was just kind of a horror with them running around. Not much dialogue. It was very visual. It was quite tense. I liked that. Then it got a little bit weird at the end because it was in the hospital and stuff. Last episode 5, was really, really good. It was emotional. It explained a lot of stuff. It's still confusing, but it did all make sense by the end. This episode, total letdown. And honestly, one of the worst episodes of the series. And it did everything that I said it would do. I said there'd be a big CGI punch-up. I said there'd be a big sky beam. And I said that it would just turn into nonsense by the end. And I was right.
You were right. And I'm disappointed in it on the whole. I'm going to go back to reading the comic books. I think was okay. Best moment of this episode. You said
I don't know. What about you? I'm going to have a think because I don't know.
The fight scenes. I think I said the same as you. The fight scenes where they were both Mark and Stephen were both fighting together. So you had the suit, and then you had the Khonshu thing. Then you had the Khonshu, costume, the Moon Knight costume, and then
the smart Moon Knight and the Batman Moon Knight.
Yeah, the visual,
like the big gods fighting.
Yeah, the visual stuff.
That was good. I like the design of both Khonshu, and I love the design of the crocodile person, alligator person. That was good.
Yeah, visually, it's It impressed me in some
Visually,
ways.
it looked expensive, which is what you'd expect from
Disney. Which is what takes it up a few grades. Was the visual of Khonshu, the suit, some of the CGI was good, but like I say, there's more questions than answers. One thing that has maybe all those blackouts, and all the times where Stephen didn't know where he was. Maybe that was this other character, that's intrigued me a little bit. This
should we
Jake Lockley.
Jake Lockley, yeah. I'm going to pass it to Ratbug. After that? What's your summary? What do you think?
Yeah, we need a grade. So what we do is we do
grade out of 10.
Grade out of 10, yeah.
Best moment, which you already said, is Big Gods fighting. And
so we need your grade out of 10, basically.
Yeah, and just what you thought of it overall, I guess. You are welcome to even hop on if you want to have a chat.
Absolutely, you are. You're more than welcome to. And we'll come back and do a stream of something else, not Star Wars, not Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you don't want to do the Clone Wars. There's a lot of it.
Sometime we'll be back doing a.
Well, we do films. I like it when we do.
We do films on Soundsphere now because we're not allowed to do them on Give Me a Whole Year, so we do everything on Soundsphere now. So yes, what films would you like us to watch? But 5 out of 10. So Ratbo agrees with you.
Entirely fine to pass some time and watch. Yes.
So last episode,
time was passed.
Yeah, last episode, I was happy to watch. The rest of them, I'm like, not trying to be a dick here, but like, I got stuff to do. I'm like, I could have used those other 5 hours, You
know what, mate? I'm going to agree with you, except for the fact that I've had such a good time being with you on stream. So
yeah, man,
time
absolutely.
well spent.
Actually,
talking
to
Ratbug, talking to you, hanging out of an evening on a Wednesday / sometimes Thursday.
Yeah,
this has been time well spent for me because I've been
doing
it with my buds.
That's right. I'm going to change my way of thinking about it. I'm going to change. I'm going to
turn that frown upside down, darling.
Indeed.
And think of it as a shared experience.
And it was a pleasure to spend time with you, and it's a pleasure to spend time with Ratbug. I look forward to meeting you in IRL one time. And thank you, Jake. Thank you for joining me on this less than
unremarkable,
unremarkable journey that we've been on for the Moon Knight.
Yeah.
You can watch the Moon Knight episodes as part of the TV Sphere playlist. We will be back. We will be back with more episodes soon. Ratbug has left a nice comment, which we'll leave on experience of watching it and examining it with folks. 10 out of 10. Well, thank you, Ratbug. It's been an absolute pleasure.
10 out of 10 chatting to you as well.
Absolutely. And I don't really know what else to say. It looks like they've left it open for the Jake Lock.
I don't care. I mean, so I don't know what else is coming. I know that there's an Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. I'm really excited for that. You probably don't care because you don't like Star Wars, but that's something I definitely want to watch myself. They've got it's a Ms. Marvel show.
Yeah. That's coming up, isn't it?
I don't know what else is coming out, but we don't have to stick with Disney.
No,
there's Prime, there's Netflix, there's HBO Max, there's loads of them. There's Now TV, there's Peacock.
Yeah, we can do anything.
Anything we want, or we could just watch a film next time because it's nice when we watch a film.
We'll put a little vote out on the Soundsphere Discord, which you guys are both part of, and we'll do a little watch along. We'll do a little group watch along.
Do a group watch along of something because when we watch like a movie, it's like 90 minutes, 2 hours, and we have a good time. Thus far, we've done Dark Knight, we've done Terminator 1 and 2. We've done Labyrinth, which
you made me do Labyrinth.
Time. Yeah, you loved it, didn't you?
Sucked.
Loved it. What else did we? I'm sure we've done a few.
We've done more. It's all on the Movie Sphere playlist on the YouTube. So check that out
on the YouTube. And it's I think we should do a movie and just keep it chill, not do like a whole.
Yeah.
Not commit to an entire series.
No. Yeah, we'll be back with more live streaming content in the future. And thank you, Ratbug, for your time. Anybody that comes back and watches this, thank you. I hope we haven't rained on your parade by dissing Moon Knight. A lot of
don't
people
care. I'm dissing Moon Knight. It was an uninteresting, unoriginal show.
It was unremarkable.
Basic writing. It was unremarkable. It was confusing, and I just didn't care about the characters. That is what I would class as bad writing. And for a show that has so much money behind it, there is literally no excuse for that kind of thing.
I agree. I agree.
Yes, we're gonna get. Well, you're gonna get death threats, Dom. It's your channel, Soz.
Yeah, definitely. So let's leave it on a positive note by singing our theme tune on the way out.
And if anyone wants to sing it at home, it goes a little something like this: Moon night. Heckin' moon
night.
Oh yeah, moon
Moon
night.
night.
Like and subscribe. Moon night. Click the bell icon. Moon night. Join the Soundsphere Discord. Moon night. And
We'll be
Twitter
back again.
and Twitch and whatever. Moon night. I'm trying to plug your channel, Dom.
Okay. Moon
night.
night. See you later, everybody.
Goodbye.
Moon night.